What is up, everybody? This is RadTechShoe, and I am bringing you part 15 of our LP of Devil May Cry. Grab a snack, grab a drink. This is gonna be a long video. Alright, so right off the bat, I turned around and I went back inside. I'm gonna backtrack pretty much to the beginning of last mission. So we're gonna backtrack all the way to the beginning of mission 14 so that I can do a secret mission. But first, I'm gonna kill the marionettes. This is definitely a very long video. It's unusually long because of this secret mission. You'll see why. I'll mention when we're done with the secret mission and we get back to where we should start, but it's a good amount of time we spend just going to the secret mission, performing the secret mission, and then getting back. So I'm trying to kill these marionettes as quickly as possible. I could have just bypassed them, but I didn't want to. I bypassed a lot of other enemies. This could have easily been a 20-minute video, but I chose not to. I chose not to bypass the marionettes. I bypassed, I think, pretty much everything else. I just need to get the red orbs for the marionettes, because if I'm going to spend so much time, I need to get something out of it, other than just a blue orb fragment. So once the last of the marionettes and fetishes are dealt with, I'm going to continue. Now, we're back in the cave, and outside the cave, we're going to fight two shadows. Out here, I couldn't remember, if you remember, I fought a death scythe earlier, but I also mentioned that it can be shadows or blades. And this is what happens if it's a shadow. It's not one, it's two of them. But I'm just going to leave them for now. Now we're back here inside the waterfall cavern with a God of Time statue. So take the elevator down, and we enter the circular spike trap room. But we're not going to go out there. Instead, we're going to go over here and interact with this wall right now, and that will start the secret mission. Alright, so we are fighting shadows. Not one, not two, 3 shadows in a confined space. This is definitely not what I had in mind. Now, I tested this out previously. I did it last time I didn't record it, but I was doing a test run, and I was able to fight them one at a time. But if you go too far down this hallway, like I just did right there, it will trigger a second shadow. You will see it in the background in a second, right there. And at that point I realized I'm in deep shit because fighting one's hard enough. Fighting two at the same time is definitely not going to be easy. Alright, so I just made one of them red. I have to dodge it as if my life depends on it, because it does. Wait for it to detonate. And but luckily, when all shadows die, they always drop a green orb. That's good. But now I have to deal with this one, and the third one decides to show up. And that third one interferes with me attacking the second one's floor, so now I have to, and so I didn't get to damage it enough to make it turn red. So now I gotta do it. Now I gotta fight 2 healthy shadows. And this part really pissed me off. Every time I go to attack one with my guns, they go underground and do the spike, you know, from beneath, and I fucking hate that. Alright, so now this one's red, so now I just dodge it. I'm trying to shoot the other one, and right there I almost got caught. Right there I almost died. But luckily, this one was the one I had almost gotten to red before, so it doesn't take long to finish the third one off. Alright, so take the elevator up, and we exit the secret mission. So right there, it took us... We are at the 4-minute 50 mark, and we finished the secret mission, but we still have to get all the way back to where we started. Now I'm going to skip enemies once again. However, I will also not be skipping the marionettes again because I need to get my devil trigger back up. Now there are blades out here, and if you notice, one of them is much bigger than the other two. I don't know what's up with that one. Maybe he's on some roids, but I just decided not to mess with these guys because I don't want to waste any more time getting back to where I need to be at the start of the mission. So right here we got more marionettes and pedestals. Right there, the game kind of freaks out on me, like, because there's so much going on. And it's kind of like a hassle for me to try and get on a roll with these guys, but eventually I do. I take care of them all. But once I go into air raid, I just mop the floor with them. Alright, so these are the last of them right here, and at least I managed to finish with a stylish. Gather everything up, and now we're going to head back up the stairs, head out the door, and we are now at 7 minutes. It took us 7 minutes to go back, start the secret mission, to finish it, and to get all the way back to the start of mission 15. So now we're going to go through here. We can't go through the middle door, so we're going to go left or right. It doesn't matter really which direction you go, but left has a blue orb fragment. Right has a yellow orb. I will show you both either way. So, before you go any further, you need to get this. This is Luminite. It kind of, if you notice, the light follows Dante now. It's also available on the right side, but once you pick it up from one side, you can't pick it up from the other, obviously. It's a one-of-a-kind item. Alright, go over to this cracked wall, break it down. Here's where all the goodies are. There's our blue orb fragment. Destroy everything. And at the very end, we have a holy water and a 1,000 red orb, little stash. This guy I'm just going to run past and ignore. I don't really need to worry about him. I head out the door. And now we're back out in the courtyard where we first fought Griffin. I'm just going to double trigger and run. Now there's Cyclops by the sound of it. But we're going to open this door. Over here we got another fetish. Alright, we can't grab any more Luminite, but down here, these guys were waiting for me. So we're just going to go ahead and finish these two off, and we're going to get everything here. There is some red orbs in here, and as I said earlier, there is no blue orb fragment. Instead is just a yellow orb. Alright, now head out and go through the door down here. There's another door on the other side over by the blue door. There's another one there, and they both lead the same way. They both lead to a room like this, where you have to attack the runestones to drop a certain platform. Right there. This has to be done. Alright, now head up here, stand on this pedestal, and it will refill your devil trigger for no cost at all. And that's always good. Alright. Down below, there are 2 blades, so I'm just going to go jump down here and take care of them, because I'm going to have to do it anyway. Alright. The reason we've come all this way and come down here is we're trying to get into the Coliseum. We need a special item to get into the Coliseum. We're about to get that item now. We're going to grab the pair of lances. Right there. This is the key to getting into the Coliseum. Now that we have it, we can finally enter. So, we're going to go back. We're going to go through this little spike trap. And before I leave, I'm going to refill my devil trigger. There we go. Alright, now. We're going to head on out. Excuse me. And now, I'm just going to bypass the fetish. I really don't care about him anymore. We're going to head out, and we're going to ignore our new enemies, the Sin Scythes. We just keep getting bombarded with enemies, but I'm going to bypass all of these guys as well, and we are going to go use the pair of lances on this door right here. And with them in place, we now can enter the Coliseum, at long last. Now, you may be drawn to the center of the Coliseum, naturally. However, don't go there just yet. Instead, head over to the right or left, you know, it doesn't matter where. Ride the vortex up, jump up top to the highest pathway, run along the platform, go to the middle, and get a blue orb fragment. You'll need to get it now before the fight starts. Because during the fight, that path will be destroyed. Pretty much it's said that we need to make a sacrifice in order to obtain the Wheel of Destiny. And look who arrived to be our sacrifice. It's time to settle things once and for all with Griffin. Alright, now, I've dealt Griffin a decent amount of damage. At this point, he's going to hover high in the sky, and he won't come down, because a certain cinematic has to play with him, and he has to be in the air in order to do it. So we have to get up top, too. If you notice, I can't double jump, I can't go any higher, I'm pretty much stuck up here. But if we deal enough damage to him when he's in the air, he falls hard to the ground, destroys the pathway, and he breaks off his left wing. And he is now grounded for the rest of the fight. Alright, so he's going to be desperate. He's going to be attacking us with a lot of lightning attacks now. You can slash at his feet, or when he's walking around, you can jump on his back and attack him that way. Deal enough damage and you can stun him. Deal enough damage to him, deal the finishing blow, and a cool cinematic plays.
Yours are definitely the powers of Sparta. Even more so. But I cannot let you live. I serve my master Mundus.
You can't fight with that wound.
Mighty is the power of Mundus. Master, grant me one last surge of power. The power to finish him. Master Mundus.
You beat him. Maybe it was too easy for you.
Mundus. His heinous ways make me sick, killing even his own, like they were nothing. He's the one that took the life of my mother, my brother, sure. My mother used to always tell me that my father was a man who fought for the weak. He had courage and a righteous heart. In the name of my father, I will kill Mundus.
Alright, pick up all the goodies and jump on the platform and ride the elevator down. Alright, we're about to grab the Wheel of Destiny and end the mission. Alright, so 16 minutes 46 seconds. Dang, that's a long one. Alright, 2,496 orbs. Sadly, I only get a B, because it clearly took way too long. But I wanted to show you the secret mission. I didn't, you know, there's just no, I had to either choose between an S rank or a secret mission. And I chose to show you the secret mission. So we're going to go ahead and save. Alright, that's that. And I will see you all in the next mission.